folks, welcome back to the lab. We have here an unusual lantern project. This is something I've only seen one other one of these ever, and I grabbed it. And why did I grab it? Because of the amazing, rare globe that's in it. Yep, that's right. I got it for the globe. $100. Worth it, right? Yeah, well, this is actually the glass that was in it. I had to since wash the glass. I don't even, I'm just going to throw it out. I mean, Jesus. Anyway, this is a DIPTI made in India. This is a DIPTI number 5, coated with massive amounts of paint. So, and it's got some, is that Sanskrit? Is that, yeah, right? Or is that Hindi? I'm not exactly sure. I think that's, all right. Anyway, so yeah, you see made in India there. Boy, yeah, lots of layers of paint. I see flat black over red is what it looks like. And I want to strip this and make it look nice. And cool that it takes a Dietz Junior size. And I happen to have a modern Dietz Junior for parts in a parts bin. All I did was throw a little acetone on the little painted on Dietz that you get, you know, on these modern ones. And there you go. Boom. We have a proper globe. This one's going on eBay. Don't you tell me. I know what I got. All right, so what we're going to do here, I'm going to go watch some football in anticipation of this thing taking a long time to get that paint off of there. I'm going to go now and throw some easy off in it, throw it in a bag, give it a couple hours, and then we'll take it from there. It turned out to be a nice day out, so I'll watch some football. Maybe I'll take a radio outside, sit outside, and listen to some football. Bills don't play till tonight. As you can tell, it's a Sunday. I just went and did my flea marketing run, and this is one of the things. One of the things I found. The other one I found was a. What did I do with it? I do not need more monarchs. I'm telling you, but this was really cheap, and it's in amazing shape. Amazing shape. I can't tell if that is original paint or not. It's a 1930. We'll see. The fact that there's no paint on the bottom tells me that it's probably not factory paint, but it's really hard to say. Really hard to say because, I mean, as far as I remember, Dietz dipped our lanterns, not sprayed them. So, okay, well, we'll come back to that some other video. All right, so let's get to it here. This is a DIPTI. I wish I knew more, but I kind of like going into these things blind, not knowing, and you know, we can learn together what is going on here. So there's the glass. Oh man, thing is, it's exactly the same height as a Junior globe. Isn't that weird? But yeah, there's that. Okay, so the cap comes off. Yeah. Looks like they painted the, wow. They painted the inside of the threads with paint. Okay. This thing was burned dry. Look at that. And then definitely burned dry. No fuel. We'll put that back in there. No problem. This screams ultra modern, this burner. A little bit of red overspray from this original paint here. All right, we'll see. I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know. You know, if these things are rare, I don't know, man. That's cool. Maybe I will learn more by the time I come back from watching some football. We'll check these out. Okay, cool. Now we're apart. Yeah, so this has got to go to paint. And this is that's all right. But is there paint on there? Yeah, but I can get that off with the bench grinder. Okay. All right. So we'll be back after there's no paint left on this thing. This could have some nice tin underneath it. We'll see. Or it could just be really shitty looking tin underneath there. Okay, we'll figure it out. You know, who knows? This could just be, I don't know. All right, so we'll come back. Well, look at this thing. It's interesting. I mean, it's obviously ultra modern. It's modern, judging by the construction. But look at, it's interesting. Some of the metals, like the metal for the fountain, is like a much higher quality tin. Boy, it looks like it's got some bluing on it from being hot. Isn't that weird? Anyway, yeah, there's still a little bit of paint here and there. Yeah, that stuff was caked on there. But, well, why don't we clean this sucker up? I think all we're really going to need to do is maybe some nylon bit all over this baby. That'll help get some of this excess paint chunks off. So we'll start with that and see. And down the road, we may need some of these small tools to shine this thing up. So that's supposed to say made in India. It's pretty badly stamped, but it is for just a cap. In the Antique Wireless Association. Okay, let's try that. As usual, ham radio's going here in the background. All right. All right, let's start with 800 grit. And I don't do nothing down there. That's nice. But there's a little bit of, there's a little bit of rusty little spots that was creeping around underneath that paint. All right, let's clean it up. Well, I think we'll just there's just a couple little spots with some paint on them. By the way, I don't know if you've been watching videos, but these goddamn Walmart made Dremel bits have all of a sudden they all fall apart. They start just spinning loosely, which is absolutely the opposite of what they're supposed to do. So I've been super gluing them, and unfortunately this little glob of super glue actually got on the little wires. I don't know how this thing's gonna work. Jesus. I mean, you know what? Pisses me off. All right. Let's get some, yeah. well, we're just gonna steel wool this crazy weird thing here, and we'll be done with it. I still haven't. Boy, if my voice is really, really loud right now, I just realized that I have my phone here in a new position, which is right next to my mouth. So I could sound extremely loud over everything else here. Probably hear like my breathing and my coughing and my wheezing. I am nursing a cold. Anyway, here we have a DIPTI. A DIPTI. This is a DIPTI. Boy, sometimes these ham radio guys just get really annoying. They notoriously talk for a very long time without stopping. They talk about absolutely nothing. They just kind of sit there and look around their room and like describe their curtains and the freaking paint on their walls and like the loose fabric on a carpeting, or you know what I mean? It's insanity. I don't know how new hams, new people, they say, oh, we got to bring new people to the ham radio world. How the hell can this next generation that has no patience for anything just sit there and listen to some of these Elmers go on for freaking 20-minute QSOs and expect them to pay attention the whole time and to even be in the room or like even awake when they're done. And I've been listening to that, and I've been listening to those super long key ups for decades. I just don't know why. I've yet to kind of figure out like why they all do it. Who was the first guy to do it, and why did everybody copy him? I took this over to the polishing wheel and put a little bit of, because it had that weird shit on it on the outside. So I just kind of gave it a little polish. So, well, I don't think there's anything else that needs nothing needed to be done to this thing, but I think we should oil it up though, since we kind of took some of its protection away. Hold on a minute. So we have steel wool, and this thing is still spitting water out. Where's it all coming from? All right, so this had this dry wick that somebody had lit, thinking, oh, I'm gonna, yeah. Ooh, man, that's some cheap wick. Wow. My awful scissors slice right through this awful cheap wick. Okay, anyway, I don't know, why am I reassembling? I don't know. And we're gonna oil this up now. Okay, all right, so. So, like I said, the DIPTI. So if you have any information, I'm sure by the time this video is published, I will have learned plenty about the DIPTI lantern. But if you have any insight and you're watching this video, feel free to comment on whether you have ever seen them or heard of them or have one. I did, while I was watching football, I did quickly Google DIPTI made in India lantern, and I got one on eBay, and it says super rare DIPTI lantern. It was the same one as this. It was red, Oh, wait a minute. Little glob of paint here. I want to get off. Yeah, that's all it says. It was ultra rare, made in India lantern. I mean, you know what? Maybe it was ultra rare in whatever country that post originated from. That would make sense. But as far as worldwide being rare, I wouldn't believe that. I'd believe it more if this appeared to be of any age. Not even sure. Where does one put a DIPTI in their collection? When you are already struggling with space in your house because you don't want to have an entire house full of lanterns, so you kind of limit your keepers. Well, what does that do for me here? Well, not much. But this was fun. You know what? I mean, I saw it at the flea market, and I'm like, this is weird. I think there was so much paint on it that it felt heavier in quality. Maybe that I thought maybe it was a little bit older. But I mean, I didn't, like, half the weight of this thing was all the paint that was all over. The quality of this is just a hair better than these China-made, no-name things. And that could have everything to do with the year that it was made. I mean, everything modern was, you know, almost everything modern was made in freaking, you know, Japan or China or Taiwan or. All right. So we have got our burner and our unused wick. Well, unproperly used wick. Click. Okay, that worked. All right. Here's our cap. Crazy big cap for such a little thing. Ow. Now, let's throw our Dietz Jr. in there. Yeah, that's kind of got a junior look to it. All right, let's come on down here and take a look. Yeah, that's not horrible, right? Kind of interesting. Here we go. Like I said, this is a Dietz, modern Dietz Junior globe. I just took a little acetone and the little Dietz that was painted on there came right off. And now it belongs to this. So. You know, that doesn't look half bad. Like right there as a picture, that doesn't look half bad. But, hey, all right, folks, here we are. This is a made in India DIPTI. What is that thing? Is that like a hookah or something? I don't know. Help me out here, folks. I don't know. All right, that's it. That's going to do it for me for this quick video of this strange thing. And thanks for stopping by. And as usual, don't you go changing.
We'll be back with the Magic Tunes for the Armada Room's 2-hour disco swing party after this short break. Till then, don't you go changing.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.